Hello and welcome to Joyful Creations. This is Jayashri this side. Today I am sharing with you all a process tutorial on how to make a fall inspired mixed media canvas layout. But before we dive into the tutorial, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos. To begin with, I have here an image which will be my focus point. But you will see me changing this image later in the tutorial. I also have a design paper from the Amber Moon collection of Prima Marketing. I am simply tearing off the design paper as per the size required. You may also cut it with the scissors and distress the edges. I am now gluing it on my canvas with some tacky glue. Next, I am priming both my paper and canvas with some clear gesso from Finnabair. Once the gesso dries, I am using a stencil and applying some light paste through it. I am not covering the entire canvas with the texture, just applying it randomly in some places. Next, I am adding some crackle texture paste in the remaining areas around my stencil design. I am now going to let both the pastes air dry. Now it's time to add some fall colors to the background. For this, I am using Distress Oxide sprays in the color Spiced Marmalade and Fried Brick. I am simply spraying the color on the canvas and then spraying some water on it and moving the color around. I am heat setting between each color layer and then repeating the same process. Once I am satisfied with my colors and they have dried completely, I am dry brushing some white gesso on the stenciled texture design to highlight it. Now here I have some tree branches and I am applying white gesso onto them as well. Gesso dries, I am adding the same spray paints on these branches as well to have an overall blended look. Now that all the paints have dried, it's time to assemble all the embellishments on the canvas. I am using here a heavy body gel to adhere my branches first. focal image and creating the flower arrangement along with foliage die cuts. I am also using a couple of clay molds and chipboard foliage. If you're enjoying watching this tutorial, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. A list of all the products used in this tutorial is given in the description box below, so do check that out. Once everything is adhered in its place, I am using Treasured Island Aqua Spray Paint from Lindy's to add a highlight of brown on the clay molds and branches. Next, I am mixing some 3D matte gel with some art stones in 2 different sizes and applying them randomly on the branches and around the floral embellishments for an added texture and layer. Now I am going in with the Lindy's Magical Shaker in the color Cowabunga Copper and adding the color on some art stones randomly. Also at this point you can see I have changed my focal image as I liked this one better, as this has the nature feel which I was going for when I decided to use the tree branches. And here our mixed media canvas is ready. Hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and are inspired to make your own fall-autumn theme projects. Do subscribe to the channel before you go. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.